Thank you. Welcome to another fantastic edition of Books Addict Gaming Corner. My name is Dark Soldier 420, and I will be with you all night. So we're going to be playing a little game called This or That. I'm sure it's not going to be as cool as other people's games, but that's okay. I'm going to have fun, and we're going to talk about it. And it looks like we have 20 this or that's we can go through. So we'll see how many we can do in a allotted amount of time when we talk about it. So, and we'll see if we get the one that most agree or disagree. So we'll see what happens. So, say this first one says live during a zombie apocalypse or live without Facebook. Personally, I could probably live without Facebook. It's not like there isn't plenty of other social media sites out there that you can use. Facebook's not the only one, and I really don't think I would want to have to try and run away from zombies all the time, because, you know, I mean, there might be some secure areas, but I doubt there would be a whole lot. So I'm gonna go live without Facebook. And look at that, 74% of people agreed with me, and I can share it to Facebook to get 10 coins. I guess that's what that is. Those up there. I assume this is the menu. So I'm gonna say that's a good question. I really like that one. Next, make 3 kind app developers very happy and give their app high rating, or continue with your life as normal, just casually enjoying some funny questions. Oh, hey, you guys are pretty funny. This wouldn't have to be about you, would it? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, app developers really need their kudos, if you will. I mean, they do need all the support they can get, just because they spend a lot of time developing these apps, and it's kind of frustrating when, you know, as a person myself, I get a little frustrated when I look at a complaint about a game that's free that has some ads in it, and people are, you know, complaining about it having ads, or why doesn't it have this, or why doesn't it have that. I mean, if you were an app developer, you might understand. I mean, I don't develop apps myself, but I know that, you know, there's got to be plenty of stuff that goes into it. So I'm gonna mark this top one, just because. Oh, so they're gonna have me actually, you know, give it the thing right there in the game. I see how you guys are. Oh, look, 16%, only 16% agree, the rest disagree. Well, that's not very nice of them. Unless, of course, people played through it and then played through it again so that they could disagree, because they didn't have to. I don't know. People are dumb. I'm sorry, but they are. They haven't got a clue what happens to go into this stuff. All right. So, do I want to have a dragon or be a dragon? Well, if I had a dragon and it could fly, I could ride on the dragon and go flying with it and still be myself. But then again, it doesn't say that I couldn't be a dragon and then change back into human form either. So, I don't know. That's kind of a interesting thing. You know, like if I could change back into a human, yeah, I'd love to be a dragon. Be a dragon, go back to human form, do human things. Then when I just wanted to get away from it all, become a dragon and just fly off somewhere. But At the same time, though, I would have to say that I think I would want to keep my intelligence as a person. Because, like, if I couldn't keep my intelligence and know who I was as a dragon, I probably wouldn't like it. But I think I would rather be a dragon. I don't really care if people disagree with me. People are stupid anyway. No offense, but it's true. People are. A lot of people are. Alright, so go 30 days without sweets, or go 30 days without coffee or tea. Oh, you would have to give me a really hard one, wouldn't you? Wow. Wow. That's a tough one for me, because I really, really like my sweets, but I also really like my coffee. I think I'd have to go 30 days without sweets. Oh, look at that. I probably, apparently people can go with, well, a lot of people don't like coffee or tea. And a lot of people like, good. I'm glad I'm keeping the trend of not following everybody. You know. This is kind of a dumb one. You guys are ridiculous. That's pathetic. You know, these this or that should be questions that are about other things, not about whatever. So get 5, whatever the frick they are, I don't even know what they're for, by watching a short video of another almost as awesome game, or get 1 coin, I guess I'll call it a coin, with a possibility to feel a bit sad over the other 4 coin you didn't get. I think I'll pick that, because that's just kind of silly. Actually, no, I don't like that one. It's a bad question. Alright, you can read 120 words a minute, but have to read every word 3 times to remember it. Or, you can read 12 words a minute, but instantly remember everything. Really? So really, technically I would only be able to read 40 words a minute, if you think about it. Because if you had to read each word 3 times to remember it, you would have to, it would take you, unless of course, you know, you read 120 words. Well, anyway, maybe my math is messed up, but I think technically you'd only be reading about 40 words a minute. You'd have to reread it 3 times to remember it. This one, read 12 words a minute, but instantly remember everything. I would pick this. Okay, people are just dumb. I've already said that before, and you know, if you don't like me for saying it, that's just you. In my opinion, that was what I think. So, let's see. Only be able to whisper or only be able to shout? I would probably pick, I don't know though, because like it would be difficult in any situation really. I mean, if you're only able to shout, you wouldn't be able to go to like a library or a movie. Unless, of course, you know, you could always write things down to give to people. And if they started questioning why, you could write down why. So you didn't have to talk at all. I mean, that's just the biggest thing. And some of these questions, the funniest thing about them is they don't actually say for how long. You know, would it be like for a day? Would it be for a week? Would it be for a month? Would it be for your lifetime? It doesn't say. So it's, I don't know. But I'm only going to pick the only be able to whisper. Oh darn, I'm going with the trend. Spend 2 hours on the moon or spend 2 months in complete luxury. I think I'd rather spend 2 hours on the moon, just because if I spent 2 months in complete luxury, I would get used to it, and I would hate it when I had to go back. At least if I spend 2 hours on the moon, it would be enlightening and adventurous, fun, I don't know, interesting. Only 28% agree with me, and the other 72% would rather live in a life of luxury. And unfortunately, it's because we're all greedy. But I don't think people probably thought through it like that. They probably just like, oh, this would be the best. Yeah, I'm sure it would. Maybe. Next. Drink a glass of ketchup or drink a glass of mustard. Oh man, that's just... Eesh. But honestly, I think if I had to, I would prefer to drink a glass of mustard, because I really don't like ketchup that much. Mustard wouldn't be that bad. And once again, this is one of those, these questions are really open-ended, and you know, and maybe I'm just overthinking it or whatever, but if you really think about it, you know, it doesn't necessarily say that you have to not have anything else with it. Like, so if you drink a glass of mustard, you could probably eat bread with it. I'm sure you could do that with your drinking a glass of ketchup too. You can eat bread with it too. But just the point of it is that, you know, anyway. So I'm gonna say drink a glass of mustard. And I'm in the minority again. Shocking. That is way too funny. Have your first child at 19 or have your first child at 45? That's really crazy. If you think about it, but I don't know, I've always told myself that I would rather have my kids at an early age, have them grown up and out on their own, so that by the time I hit retirement age, I don't have anybody left at home, you know, for the most part. But so I really don't think, I really don't think that would be a good idea at all. So I'm gonna go with the have your first child at 19, and I'm with the majority this time. Odd. Why anybody would want to have a child at 45? Really? Oh boy. Would I rather fart popcorn or sneeze milk? Okay. Either way, it's gross. So if you farted popcorn, you wouldn't be able to eat it. If you sneezed milk, I guess you could somewhat drink it. It wouldn't be nearly as gross as farting popcorn, I guess. It probably wouldn't feel good either way. So I'm gonna say sneeze milk. Really? I'm in the minority again. 68% say that they would rather fart popcorn than sneeze milk. So I've never sneezed and had anything come out of my nose but snot, so I don't know. Anyway, that's a really good question. I like that one. Have a boring, high-paying job or have a fun, low-paying job? Why can't I have a fun, high-paying job? That's what I always wanted. Depends on how low-paying the job is, I guess. Or how, you know, how boring. I don't know. Boring, low-paying. I'll say the boring, high-paying job. It's almost a 50-50, but not quite. That's a good question. I like that one. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? Well, I'm sorry for all of you LOTR peeps out there, I'm a Harry Potter fan. Sorry, that's just the way it is. I didn't really ever get into the Lord of the Rings, but Harry Potter, I've read all the books and seen almost all the movies. I wasn't very impressed with the last few, but I haven't watched the last one. I haven't watched the 2-part for the 7th book yet, so, but I wasn't too impressed with 5 was okay, 6 was awful, so the first 4 were great, 5 was okay, 6 was awful, and I haven't seen the 7th one, so, but anyway, I like Harry Potter. Unfortunately, I'm with the majority on that one. I'll be rich and ugly. I'm not even gonna talk about that one. I could care less. People are too vain these days. People would much rather be poor and hot than they would be rich and ugly. I'd rather be rich and ugly. I'm the type of person that, you know, if I don't have people hanging around me, that's fine. I can handle that. As long as I can text somebody or, you know, email somebody, I'm good. See into the future or change the past? Well, I don't think I would want to see what's coming up. Although, at least if you did, I guess you could probably figure out a way for it to not happen if it's something bad. But it doesn't say how far into the future, and it doesn't say, you know, whatever. And then change the past. Does that mean one particular part of your life? Or does it mean, you know, a little something on a grander scale? And if you did change something in the past, how would that affect, you know, where you're at now? It would probably change a lot. However, I do think I would rather change the past than see into the future. This is almost, that probably was a 50-50 tie until I chose change the past, because it's now 51-49. So, I don't know, maybe. Well, that's kind of not even the same, but that's neither here nor there. They have a missing finger or have an extra toe. Well, I guess if you had the extra toe, it would be harder to get your foot into the shoe. But if you have a missing finger, it would be harder for you to do things. But I guess it would depend on which finger's missing. Because, you know, I worked with a gentleman that was missing 3, and he didn't have an issue. Or was it only 2? No, it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was only 3. He was missing the better part of 3 of his fingers. So, anyway, I think I'd rather have a missing finger. I can live with a missing finger. Have an explosive diarrhea every day for the rest of your life, or eat a big bowl of poop once. Wow. Wow, this one's rough. Because if you had explosive diarrhea every day for the rest of your life, how would you be able to leave the house? How would you be able to leave the bathroom, for that matter? You'd have to, like, sit on the toilet all day long. That's what you would do. You'd have to move everything that was your life into the bathroom, and the rest of your family wouldn't be able to, like, hang out with you. You'd be like, I don't know, either that or you'd have to have a colostomy bag everywhere you went. Or you have to eat the big bowl of poop once. Nah, maybe you could force, I don't know. It depends on how big of a bowl it is. What do you consider a big bowl? Big bowl of poop. gag it down? Probably not. You'd puke. I think I'd rather go with the. Oh, really? Wow. 65% of people said that they would rather eat a big bowl of poop once than have explosive diarrhea every day for the rest of your life. That's a really good one. That's a tough one. It's one of those that makes you really want to. Alright, save 1,000 people and be a symbol of peace, or save 1,000,000 people but get no recognition whatsoever. I would probably, I mean, this would be nice, you know, that people would recognize the fact that you would help save other people, but I'd rather save a lot more people and just not be in the limelight, and 64% agree with me. That was good. Next, look good in photographs but horrible in real life. Look good in real life but horrible in photographs. Well, see, if I look good in real life but horrible in photographs, I just wouldn't post my photographs on Facebook anymore, would I? But if I look good in photographs but horrible in real life, then I would just go around wearing my photo. Right? Wear my photo as a mask. So I'll check. I'm gonna pick this one. Wow, I'm definitely in the minority for that one. 93% said they would rather look good in real life but horrible in photographs. I mean, that's kind of what happens nowadays anyway. I mean, with the whole HD thing, if you don't look your best, you're gonna see everything, everything. Yeah, anyway. Oh, really? We will give you 5 coins to help you on your way to write your own totally awesome question and follow its statistics, or we will give you 3 coins and you don't have to feel the need to use it to write a question. Okay. Awesome. 20 questions answered, blah blah blah. Yes, whatever. Apparently we're doing a stupid commercial. So right here is where we'll cut to my video. And anyway, so thank you for watching. It was awesome. I was probably boring as fudge. We'll have to do it again some other time. Remember to kick that like button in the teeth and subscribe. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your dog, your cat, your horse, your pig, your mouse, the bugs. Tell your spiders. Tell everybody about it. Have a good life. Bye-bye. See you later.